TK Tower Videos brings you Digimon 2016.
So I'm going to talk about what I think scan is. In the Digimon DS games, every time you encounter a Digimon, the percentage would go up. The higher the level, like Rookie Champion Ultimate Mega, the smaller the scan would be. And when the scan was at 100% or more, well, at least in the DS games, you would go to your home computer and you could acquire that Digimon if it was at least 100% scan. So instead of capturing them per se, you just grind it out. Of course, there's other ways to get those, like Digivolve to it, or obtain it like any other means, but that's generally how you get wild things, is you fight them enough times that you get the full scan data, and then you can obtain it. So let's see if that's going to be a thing. And so enemy and ally stats are displayed on the timeline during battles. Alright, so on the right. Right is order of actions, I got my stats at the bottom, then a health bar, and what seems to be some denied information there. Alright, ally is blue, enemy is red, guest is green. The Digimon move in order from the top of the timeline. Allies are blue and green. When a command is selected, the predicted post-action position is displayed. Oh, okay. So if I do maybe like some sort of stat-heavy thing, it might give me less turns, I suppose? Seems a lot like, if you've played Final Fantasy X, seems a lot like Final Fantasy X there. Issue commands to your allies to proceed with the battle. Attack with the X button. For other commands, hold down a directional button or the left stick while pressing the X button. Escape by holding down the R1 button and pressing X. Press the options button to let your Digimon act on their own. So we got regular attacks, skill, guard, defend, halves, damage taken. Use an item switch out, battling party members with backups. Okay. I hope backups receive experience even if they're not in battle. That makes things a little... It was like that in the DS game that I think this borrows mechanics from, so I hope that's a thing here too, because it brings grinding down. We got auto battle and then escape. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's on action, or it's on attack by default. I hold a direction to highlight that. I cannot move towards escape, so I'm glad it's labeled R1 and options button, so that's good to know. And wow, does this ever look cool. I mean, this isn't the best a PS4 can do, it's just really cool to see Digimon in high-res models like that. That looks fucking rad. Alright, so Terriermon, I'll have 2 turns. Let's check out my skills. Let's do Terrier Tornado, let's see how that looks. SP5, I have lots of SP. Oh, to all foes, alright. That's what I'm doing. Targeting him. Oh, that looks so cool. Man, this just looks so good. Like I said, it's not the best a PS4 can do, but man, I just haven't seen a Digimon of this quality. It looks great. Alright, let's just do a regular attack. Oh, Kirasimon, okay. I must have been thinking of something. I was like, well, it just looks so good. It's very rounded. They really polished it. I'm glad. Level up. Alright, there's a settings option here. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay, so if I learn a new skill, I guess I'm limited to this amount of skills? So if it's like, oh, you have too many skills, get rid of one, I would go to options to do that. Okay. This is a special move. That cannot be... I guess that's a thing that Terriermon will have no matter what. I got heal, which I just obtained. I can change these out. Of course, I don't have anything else. Or remove them, but that would be foolish. Equipment. Of course, I don't have any of that either. Maybe we'll learn more about that in a little bit. Alright, so X to proceed. OP ear flop, yeah. I don't mean to eavesdrop, but I've got really big ears. Realistically, that Machine Dramon should be like 4 times taller, or at least Season 1 Machine Dramon was. It's very rare to obtain a Digimon without scanning it through Digimon Capture. What's more, for a program to like a person? Oh yeah, me and Terriermon are buds. Everything about this is odd. He'll probably be an irregular element among hackers. Anyway, you are free from your shell now. The rest is up to you. I shall take my leave. A young man with a nasty look in his eyes. Ah, the other irregular one. Him? He was headed to that area, over there. That used to be the old Eden entrance area, the remains of Eden's creation, its forgotten dregs. Proof of that lies in the fact that an original logout zone remains there untouched. It's lock protected and can't be used, but a hacker could probably deal with said lock. Yes, if you want to leave this place, it would be a good idea to use that logout zone. That boy should be able to unlock it in a snap, as long as his skills haven't waned, that is. Why are you surprised? Don't tell me. He hasn't told you? In that case, it is not my story to tell. It's better you hear it directly from him. That's right. I haven't introduced myself. Oh, your name is Ghastly Boy. Oh, okay. I am Yugo. Yugo from the team Zaxxon. If you want to become a top-tier hacker, then you should seek us out. Our doors are always open to you. Thanks, guy. Yugo. Well, no sense in thinking up conspiracy theories. Anyway, Arata was headed to that area over there. And there's supposed to be an old logout zone there. We might be able to log out. I'll go get Nokia. There are two types of skills, special moves and inherited skills. Inherited skills are obtained from the start. The details of these moves change after each time a Digimon digivolves or de-digivolves. After digivolving or de-digivolving, you can use a skill you once learned by leveling up. You can set up to 6 special moves or inherited skills. You can learn up to 20 different skills. Once the number of skills exceeds 20, excess skills must be deleted. Alright. There's an item over here. I seize it. So if I can get to where Arata is, I can get out of here? Better take Nokia with me then. Oh, okay, it's not letting me proceed. I'll go grab what's her name. Speak of the devil. I'm just realizing now that if it wasn't for that pink overcoat, that girl would essentially be wearing lingerie. It's like open at the side. Where did those two go? Like, could hackers have maybe? I guess I didn't need to make that noise if she... That seemed to be a universal noise. Oh, Agumon and Gabumon. Fucking goobers. Yeah, she's lacy, huh? Ah! What? She's getting harassed by Agumon and Gabumon. What are you? Who are you? It can talk? It's so adorable. My name's Nokia. What are your names? Me? My name's Agumon. I'm Gabumon. Agumon and Gabumon. What weird names. Hey, they're not weird. You're the one with the weird name. As if. My name's not weird. Huh? What's wrong? Have my totes adorbs good looks stunned you speechless? I can smell something familiar. Wait, what? Me? Yeah, familiar and reassuring. What? Come on, this is kind of embarrassing. Oh, sorry, I guess my naturally alluring pheromones are working full force today. Ah, see, you are weird. Oh, TK, where the heck have you been? Yikes, it's another scary person. I'm sick of being chased around. Run away. Hey, calm down. This is a friend of mine. Oh, they beast. Oh, shucks. They're gone. So what were those little cute critters? But never mind that. Who's that with you? That's a Digimon? Then those little cuties were Digimon too? But both those Digimon and this one here, they don't seem like bad programs. Digimon, huh? Having cute critters like them around could be pretty okay. Maybe this Digimon capture thing won't be so bad after all. I agree. It's amazing. What? There's a violent wild Digimon too? Whatever it was sounds super duper scary. I couldn't predict what she was saying again. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Arada's in that area. There? I'll go with you. Let's find him ASAP. Okay, so I've been to this area, right? Is this just the... Is this the first zone? Yeah, this is the first zone. Is there like a big map? Alright, it's triangle. Field guide? This is the database Digimon. You can check lots of details on friendly information. Okay. It's not necessarily what I wanted. Let's save it. That's a quick save. Yeah, there's no, doesn't seem to be like a big map. Alright, so we got random encounters. That's the, oh, 50%. Yeah, alright, so yeah, the lower levels, the more percentage you'll get. You notice I got 15% from that Kurisarimon. Because these guys are such low level, I got 25% each. The data of Digimon encountered in battles is automatically scanned and saved. Digimon with 100% or higher scan rate can be materialized in the Digilab later and may not. Ah, yes, it's exactly like the DS game. So that's good. I am not very intimidated by this new RPG because it is borrowing so many things from an RPG I already learned. So I guess it's just Terriermon right now. Is what's her name there? What's her name like with me? Oh yeah, there she is. She doesn't have a. She looks like she's in a fighting pose. Perhaps she'll have a Digimon in a little bit. So let's do a regular attack on this left Koromon. See what that does. Alright, most damage. Let's see if Terrier Tornado can one-punch these guys. Okay, so it can. If I had done that right away. Now I know. I was hoping for at least defeating the weakened one and maybe bring the other one weakened, but now I know. I can take those guys out right away. I just got to level up, so let's see. Okay. All kinds of Digimon lurk in the dungeons. Encountering Digimon will trigger a battle, so be sure to pay attention to the health of your party Digimon. So let's see if leveling up restores... Okay. Unless maybe my SP increased and that's why it didn't restore. I can't be sure if it restores HP and SP when I level up. That'll be a thing to figure out a little bit later, I suppose. Okay, so I've been there. Yeah, that's an open chest, okay. Kowloon level 1. Alright, so left was where some items were, I remember that much. Escape gate. Alright, so that's probably leave a dungeon without having to log out. Probably. Alright, so now we just got a Tsunomon. Yeah, let's, I might take a hit. I did not take a hit. Alright, we're going... Man, first dungeon is full-on easy mode. I mean, I'm getting very small amounts of experience, but... Hey, more HP capsules. Do I want to go this way? I think I do. Oh wow, I think these guys are even lower level. Yeah, I got 30% each. So that's like a, what, Modimon and Pagumon? Pabu? Poyo. Oh, man, I fucked that up hard. I think Motimon comes after Pabu. Whatever. I can't, I mean, I got a memory disability, alright? I remembered enough. Maybe I should have gone this way first. Let's do that. Because these battles are easy, I'm not, I find generally in RPGs with its random encounters, you try to, like, minimize the time you spend moving around. Oh, he seems like story progression up here. I guess I'll just go to it. Zaxxon Bouncer, you aren't worthy of going any further yet. Once you've proven your strength and pride as a hacker, the path will open on its own. Alright, F you. F you too, dick. I'll go do my own thing. I don't need your approval. Tsunomon, fucking take it. Got an attack boost. Yes, these battles are freaking easy. They're not throwing me in the deep end like some of the older Digimon RPGs where it's like, oh, you want to enjoy a video game? Are you a masochist? Poyomon medal. I gotta figure out what these medals do. Level up. I probably don't need to hit up my settings, that's probably fine. Oh, my friggin' rev is almost empty. And something feels really strange. Like this all happened before when I was a kid. It's like I've met you and Arata before. Hmm? No, not like we had met yesterday in chat or anything like that. Huh. Like maybe... Yeah, maybe. Something strange. What was that? Did you see it? Hmm. Again with the hacking. Honestly, what is with this place? Let's go. Rata should be up ahead, right? Maybe? Hmm. You know what? With me thinking that she was Akiho and having a name close to Akino, I never ended up beating Redigitize. Maybe they all lost their memory after the incident. Maybe that is her. Maybe these are like maybe the white boy is the black-haired kid. Because I mean, they seem older than they did. It could very well be a thing. Hmm. What was that image just now? A child? I am so weirded out. Darn it, I want to know what that was. Oh, this really does not feel right. Ah, there it is, there. Hang on, hey, you're running off all by yourself? You can't just think about yourself, you know. Getting more spooky flashes and images. What am I even looking at? What kind of eldritch horror am I seeing? What is this? What's that? Is that another Digimon? It can't be. The black monster of Eden people have been talking about? They say it devours your data. You guys, this way. Run. Whatever this thing is, it's a real menace, that's for sure. I'll break through the lock on this thing. Log out, then get away as fast as you can. Hey, I told you to run, didn't I? Go on, get out of here. Hey. Oh, I know where this is going. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Oh, look, Agumon and Gabumon. Is she gonna get two tame? Oh no, the other one's probably for what's name. Hey, it's you guys again. We'll protect you, Nokia. Nokia, get out of here. Ah. Oh, it's gonna be a fight. Are they gonna be guests? Yes, they are. Alright, so the skill is for all foes, but it still seems to be stronger. Oh wow, I can see that image. Yeah, Harley, you're not wrong. Her outfit is a little sexier than one might expect from Digimon. That seems to have been a thing recently. Like even in Redigitize, the nurse, her bust was more apparent. It was more highlighted. But yeah, I think generally the character designs are getting sexier. I'm not at all sure how I feel. Like as someone that grew up with Digimon, you know, it's nice to see Digimon maturing with me. But at the same time, I kind of just want it to be for kids too. Like I'm not gonna leave it behind because I'm maturing. Like I'm loyal to Digimon. It's just we don't need sexier characters. This was always like it was supposed to appeal to kids. The show itself has had a bit of violence, a tiny bit of sex appeal that is cut out for the American audience, but like that character design, it's a little too sexy. Anyways, let's try this Terrio Tornado. I know it's for many opponents, but I think it's a bit stronger than my base attack anyways. It did nothing. Data is converging. So is that just what it is? Is it just called data? Is that how I'm referring to this thing? I want to call it Eldritch Abomination. 0. Gabumon, thanks for helping. Fucking Agumon with his pepper breath. It's still 0. Alright, this is an event battle. Let's, I'm gonna have another turn before it, so I won't guard quite. Let's try an attack. I'll play your games. This is clearly an unwinnable battle. Anti-panic. Oh, it puts up my HP. Attack charge. Puts up his strength. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and guard. Erode terminal, huh? Oh, that's some big damage. Oh, and it sucks a bit of health too. Alright, yeah, that was an event battle. What should we do? It's too strong. Why am I so weak? We have to help Nokia and the others. Okay, the lock is taken care of. You can log out. Come on, Nokia, here, hurry. But what about them? Don't you get it? You're holding them back. They can't do anything until you get away. Ah. TK, Nokia's logged out. I'll go next. You hurry on after us, okay? I ain't doing that. I'm gonna die the way I lived. For Digimon. Oh no. I'm getting Eldritch Abomination. Find us. I'll try, but I'm gonna need some warning. An unexpected error occurred during the logo process for TK Aiba. The logo process cannot continue. The logo process cannot continue. The logout process will continue. Logout successful. See you at your next login. Thank you. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, run by Kemishiro Enterprises. Excuse me, isn't that dangerous? What's up with that kid? Yikes. You there, what's with making such a scene in broad daylight? You want me to arrest you? Do you? Officer, over here. Who are you calling a police officer? I'm a detective. Don't judge a book by its cover, I'll arrest you. What? What is that? What's going on? Ugh, that's gross. So gross, I'm gonna arrest you. Right here on the spot. This woman is crazy. I think she's power crazy. Oh yeah, with pixels that visible, there's no doubt this is a PS Vita port. Like, look at that! Look at this design! That's a little too sexy for Digimon, don't you think? just gonna arrest everyone. That woman is single-handedly trying to arrest the entire world. She's off to a good start. Like, look at this. That's the fucking tits hanging out. Nah, it's too much. And don't get me wrong, I love tits hanging out, but this is a Digimon game. I'm not playing it for that. I'm more used to strange phenomena than most, but I've never seen the likes of this before. Can you hear my voice? Are you able to speak? That's good. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if you weren't human. I see. So you have no idea what it is that happened to you. If you have questions, ask them now. I'll answer whatever I can. Let's take a moment to appreciate this voiced music track. Not super common in video games, I don't think, when you have lyrics in your background themes. Alright, what would I ask first? I'll where this place? Obviously the real world. What's happened to my body? That seems like the first thing I'd want to ask. What has happened to my body? Looks like your body is in an extreme digital state, as if it were a cyberspace avatar, yet somehow here in the real world. If that's true, then this is a very interesting phenomenon. Alright, it's gonna expect me to ask all these. Next thing I want to ask is, where have my friends gone? No, there wasn't anyone else around you, just you. You're wondering whether the same thing might have happened to your friends? It's a little hard to read my movements when I look like that. I see. I can't tell you not to worry about them, but your first priority should be taking care of yourself. Where is this place? You're in Shinjuku. I was out working, looking for something, when I came across you here. You might not believe that, but it's the truth. I'm headed to my agency's office in Nakano. You can tell me the details when we get there. Who are you? Who am I? I haven't introduced myself yet. I should have done that earlier, but you were such a curiosity it completely slipped my mind. Sorry. I'm Kyoko Kurumi? That name's familiar. This mysterious woman is wearing too much clothing, Harl? I don't know. I'm just a humble detective. Oh, it's giving me the option to save. It's handy. Does that mean I should expect some long-ass cutscenes? I think Xenosaga does that. Where, like, after kind of like the first events of Xenosaga, there's literally like 45 minutes of cutscenes. And offers you a save point in between cutscenes because it's like, alright, I see what we're doing. This isn't a game anymore. Yeah, I'll overwrite that save. There'd be no reason to backtrack, right? Chapter 1, welcome to the Kurumi Detective Agency. There's my trophy for reaching Chapter 1. I'm going to take a look at trophies after this. After this stream, perhaps. Because I had mentioned during my Digimon All-Star Rumble stream that I'll be like, yeah, man, I love Digimon. I'm going to try to get all the trophies. Realistically, let's not fool around. That game's not very good. Those trophies are not obtainable. It's like play as each Digimon like 10 to 20 times in versus mode. And I mean, there's no reason to do that. There's no online in that game. If it had online multiplayer, sure, I'd play against human players, but it's essentially asking you to play every game mode like 10 times on every arena. Well, not every game on every arena. Play in every arena 10 times. Use every Digimon like 10 times. And it's like, with only local co-op and versus AI, why? Right? Like, how good do you think this game is that I'm going to play it that much? I beat the story mode with 3 different characters, 2 of which was on stream. You can check that out on my channel. Once with 4 players at a LAN party, which that video came out yesterday, if you want to check that out. And I mean, like, that's it. There's nothing going on in that game. This game, I could see myself working towards the trophies. I'll bite off that. Right, I see. You've got a good grasp on the situation. That place in Shinjuku, the one where you appeared when you logged out from cyberspace. It's the same or very similar to the place you logged into Eden at, isn't it? I'm pretty much a spooky ass hologram. Well, you're here talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and manifested in the real world independently? Or maybe your body was somehow moved to Shinjuku where it was corrupted into the form you have now. Like, this is weird shit. Like, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, but everything I've seen so far is not the Digimon I'm used to. And I think I speak for most people because I'm used to just about all Digimon. Like, Digimon changes it up. Each season offers different types of evolutions or digivolutions. All the games are very different, if not good most of the time. And they switched up, but this is very different. This isn't a Digimon game. I'm sure in time it'll start to feel like one, but like this stuff about like logging into a digital world, there's never been weird subplot complications like, oh, your body is separated, like Sword Art Online type shit. You know what I mean? This is not at all like the Digimon I'm used to. Like, it's refreshing though. I mean, I'd be happy with what I'm used to, but I'm also happy to see them trying new things, because this appeals to a whole new audience, right? Like the kind of people that like things like dot hack, or, you know, stuff along those lines. Before, I couldn't quite recommend Digimon to most people, but with them like trying out new kinds of plots and settings, this is interesting. This is a Digimon game I would recommend to some people that don't like Digimon. Okay, let's move on. I'm getting all tired. I'm all excited and a little bit drunk. The whole situation is entirely too peculiar. Yet here you are standing before me. As much as that shouldn't make sense. Realistically, what's happening does not make sense at all. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. We need to gather more information and quickly. Going by the book, you should check out where you logged into Eden, which was where? Why are you helping me? Where are you now? You're at the Kurumi Detective Agency, which has solved a number of rather bizarre cases, including cyber crimes. I can think of nobody better suited to solving the mystery of what happened to you than right here. And you're even sitting on the sofa for clients. No need to worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Let's pretend you've boarded a luxury liner, say the Mary Celeste. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Where did you log in? But first, before we do anything else, we must do something about your appearance. Yeah, you don't say. I'm a bit of a freak. You can't even walk around outside like that, and it looks pretty unstable as well. Oh. I've had a good look, and you are truly a mass of data, a true digital body. Yet you hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me, proof that you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body. If your body is comprised of data, then it could be easy to do something about your appearance, incorporate compatible data, and make repairs. You should have the same basic structure as an avatar used within Eden. It would be excellent if they were avatar parts in the data found lying around Kowloon. The only issue is whether or not you can log in your current state. Well, that's cool how the pixely kind of stuff trails behind me. I like this little thing they're doing. Like, instead of just putting the avatars facing the screen and talking, they do a bit of a perspective thing. I mean, generally one would just prefer you to do that in the scene and put text, but I mean, this is okay too. A bit strange to see your moving avatar almost the same size next to your background avatar though, right? But anyways, what is it? Did something happen with the television? Over here. Jump. Hmm? Jump? I see. I can go into the TV. That's also a more new Digimon thing. Before, one would go to the digital world via like a computer screen. That was a thing in Season 2. 3, I can't at all remember. Frontier, they took like a strange train. 5, it was a portal thing. 1, they were taken there by some kind of digital phenomenon. And in Digimon Tri, the most recent Digimon Adventure, or Season 1 related stuff, Izzy came up with a thing where Digimon could move in and out through TV screens, so perhaps that's more of a play on that. It did say this is a Digimon 15th anniversary thing with Digimon Tri. It's pretty much saying like, oh, this is part of the Digimon Tri sort of new thing that's happening. Urged on by the voice, I took a leap of faith, but what the heck happened? It looks like I can go forward after all. Alright, this is the digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the directional buttons or the left stick. Battle may be initiated, so always be on guard when moving. I can't go back. I'll just have to continue. Oh, that was weird. I wasn't in control for most of that. Okay, I can go back and I can just tap up, but like I'm not holding the button when I'm moving just now. So this seems to be a weird thing. Okay, so when I reach my destination, there's a chance of battle. I'm going to attempt to attack Bukamon first because he has the next turn. Alright, so now I have the next turn. Let's finish off Bodemon. Alright, 1 hit each. Still easy mode. Got an HP capsule. Alright, so I'm going to go this way from here. Okay, they both go to the same place. I was keeping an eye on that other path. Like, I don't know if things can be, like, discovered these. You know, I'll visit this one just for the sake of having visited them all. Like, I'm pressing X, nothing seems to happen. I guess, I don't know. I don't quite understand this. It seems pretty straightforward, but I may just be overthinking it. Oh, that's a new baby. What's the fuck name of that one? Punimon. Okay, Punimon and Bodemon. It checks out. Attack him first, because he's next. And of course, I can still one-punch these guys. These are, like, to put it into perspective, for people that are not super savvy of Digimon, my character, Terriermon, is rookie level. And the ones I'm fighting right now are baby. Or no, not baby. I guess baby. Yeah, I think it would go fresh / baby, in training, and then rookie. So I am 2 ranks higher. I guess Digi-Egg would be the first rank, but I mean, you're literally incapable of anything at that point. Let's go this way. Yeah, I'm not at all sure if anything can be done at these points other than just moving to them. I'm gonna go ahead and visit this one that I didn't touch just because I don't know. Maybe there's a trophy for it? Like, visiting all points in the thing? I don't know. I haven't even looked at those yet. I am just exhausting all this game has to offer me. That's why I'm talking to NPCs and everything. Alright, so it seems every time I reach one of these points, there's a chance to have a random encounter. I don't know why they wouldn't just give me a dungeon, but whatever, mixing it up's fine. Alright, that guy I just defeated, that was an in training. One level higher than this guy, 1 level lower than myself. Still took him out 1 hit though. Level up. Oh, there's my, yeah, I noticed I got that full data. A Bukamon medal, okay. Still don't know what those medals do. Can I hit up triangle? Let's got the Alright, so yeah, so I can get to the settings anytime I want from here. So I can have 3 guys at once, like in a fight, and then it looks like I can have a whole 8 in reserve. Again, I'm not sure if reserve guys will get experience, but that sure would be handy. Cause like don't get me wrong, I enjoy this game and I intend to enjoy it for a while, but I mean, who likes grinding in RPGs? Bad people. I'm not a bad person. So if I can just like, you know, get like a weak Digimon, go to a strong area with a strong battle thing and get him a bunch of EXP, that would be really helpful to make this game more enjoyable. The DS game, like I said earlier, the DS game that this is borrowing a lot of mechanics from does that, and that's just generally like just do that. It's just good. It's good for the player. I don't think, yeah, I guess I can't do much about scan data right now. Maybe, oh no, okay. So field guide just gives me information on everything I've encountered. It seems like, well, this one has a red, these are gray, this one's blue. I can't press X on any of these. Okay, I have this guy, he seems more lit up, so I can press X on Terriermon and look at his stuff. Oh, look, I can look up his stats in advance, too. That's cool. So if I have like if I get a Digimon and I'm like, oh, I wonder how good he'll be later on. Like I can like see up to level 99 stats for Terriermon. Although I imagine I'll Digivolve long before level 99. Like let's see. So if I press up a couple times, yeah, at level 6 I learned heal up a couple more times. At level 12 I'll learn speed charge. That's cool. I like that a lot. You don't have to look up a guide or anything, look for a walkthrough. Your information's right here. You're gonna get that at level 12. That's great. That's a cool thing. Got your Digivolve options. I don't know what they are. I guess they'll become more apparent later. I can de-Digivolve. I'm not at all sure why you do that. In the DS game that I keep referencing, Digimon had a max level, and once you reach that level, the only way to go further is to de-Digivolve and like go back. So it was a little grindy. But generally, like if Terriermon's like say his max level is 15, I would level him up to 15, and then I would de-Digivolve, level that guy up to whatever the new max would be, maybe 20. Digivolve, the new max is 20, or like 25, so I bring Terriermon up to 25 until he can Digivolve. Just basic certain stat requirements. And you didn't lose a lot of stats. Like say Terriermon's stats, like say at level 10 his attack is 44, right? If I were to de-Digivolve, his attack would go down, but when I came back to Terriermon, his level 10 stats might be as high as a level 15 stats, you know what I mean? So in the DS game that this is borrowing from, you could actually get like a rookie level Digimon with like all 9 for stats. Of course, the later Digimon look a lot cooler, so you know, you follow based on what moves you like, and you know, it's not just like, oh, I'd really like this Digimon, but this one's way stronger, so I'll use the one I don't like more. If you keep at it and keep grinding, you can pretty much have any Digimon you want with any stats if you just, you know, if you tame them right, if you play the game properly. Because I remember, and I don't mean to put this friend down, but I mean, like, when it comes to Digimon, you can't, like, I'm the top fan, alright? I'm gonna brag a little bit. But we had this thing where we both played that DS game, same amount of time. We were like, you know what, we're both gonna play this for this amount of hours, then we're gonna have a battle. Because I just understood the game mechanics better, and I did that stuff, like I de-Digivolved, I had a good party, I played my cards correctly. Even though we had played for the same amount of time, I completely annihilated his team in one hit. So it's not about grinding and how much time you're committing to it. It's about how you're going about managing these stats. So that's really important too. I remember later in the game, there would be like tournament modes and stuff, like post-game stuff, like, oh, win the tournament. And like the last fight was like a mega level, it looked really cool. And this other mega level looked really cool. And then the strongest one was a baby level. It was like a little Koromon or something. And you're like, oh, I'm not worried about him, but you should be worried because the stats are so interchangeable that you could have a party of rookies and it'll demolish the final boss. All right, the exit, it's gone. Guess I can't go back the way I came. Oh, I mean, I can see the exit right there.